How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best methods to get your hands on the most amount of essentially mega shards in Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, you need the mega shards to get a lot of special items and to get, I think, around like 32 or so mega stones. You actually need a lot of shards for that because each stone costs between 300 to 400 to 200 mega shards each. So it means you're going to have to grind for quite a lot to get all of them. However, we do have a way to actually speed the process up. Now, first of all, mega stones or mega crystals actually spawn on the rooftops up here, right? They're oftentimes on the rooftops. And if you ever have a hard time actually reaching one of them, talk to one of these dudes. If you battle them, they'll unlock this thing and let you get up on the roof much quicker. But there is another thing you can do to boost your actual chances of getting these stones. And to do that, I'm going to go over right here. Now, this is the Racine Construction Company, right? If you know the Racine Construction Company, they're the people who work with one of the characters in the game. Well, I'm not going to spoil her for anybody who hasn't already seen her, but there's a character they work for, and essentially this guy right here sells you something very specific. Now, if we talk to him, he's going to offer to take our colorful screws. Now, the colorful screws are these purple items that you find all over the place. They're on top of all these scaffoldings, right? So you guys can see there's a scaffolding right behind us. If you climb up on these scaffoldings, like this one, for example, sometimes there'll be a purple item on top. If you pick those up, those will be colorful screws. And if you talk to him, he sells you a specific item in exchange for those. So you guys can see, these are the colorful screws. I, for example, have around 3 or so. As you can see right over here, I have 3 of them. Now, if you want to get the highest possible chance of getting the mega shards, as many as possible from the mega crystals, you're going to go down here to the pink Canari plush. Now, the pink Canari plush, as described, is a plush doll of Canari that holds a pink charm. Having one of these increases the number of mega shards you'll find after smashing mega crystals by a little. Now, it says a little because it's only level 1. So if I upgrade this to level 1, I'll show you what happens after doing this, right? See, I lose my thingies, but all of a sudden, if I go back to and talk to him again, my number is now going to be up. Instead of being level 1, it can go now to level 2, right? So now it says, plush doll of Canari that holds a pink charm. Having one of these increases the number of mega shards you'll find after mega crystal. So it doesn't say by a little bit. Now it just says it will increase it. And if you get it to level 3, it's going to say it increases it by a large amount, like large amount increases it. So you want to get this to level 3. To get it to level 3, by the way, I'm just going to warn you right now. It does take a while because you have to find all these like screws. And the screws go like this. For level 1, it costs 3 of the screws. For level 2, it costs 5, and for the last level, it is 8. So you're going to need about, like, what, 16 in total or so? You're going to need 16 to max this out, and if you're going to do all of them, it's going to take you a while. You're going to need, like, 100 of them at that point. So, you're going to have to grind for them. However, if we now have this at level 3, for example, if we have the pink charm at level 3, what you want to do is you want to get either one of 2 things, right? You can either go with option A, get a fast Pokemon, such as Absol, right? Now, if you look at Absol here, we check his actual moves, you'll see that Absol has moves like Night Slash, Air Slash, and Knockoff. Now, these moves are very quick. They have very fast cast times, right? When you actually use the moves, you'll notice that they're used very, very quickly. Like, if you play the game, you'll notice that they're used very quickly. Now, there's nothing in the game here that tells you how fast they are except the cooldown time. And ideally, you want to have a move that is as low as possible on the cooldown, right? So we go over and check the actual moves. You want to go for a move that has the lowest possible cooldown time that is an attacking move, right? And usually that's going to be around 7 seconds. Here you have Leer. As you can see, Leer is useless. But what you want to go for is something like Quick Attack. So we can take away, let's say, Night Slash can go away. And we can keep that Quick Attack instead. Now, the reason you want to have it as low as possible is specifically, you'll see why. Like, I'll show you. And the reason you also want to have maybe a move that hits a lot of targets, such as Surf. I think Surf is the best option. If you have Surf, it's fantastic. The reason why you would have Surf is because it can hit multiple targets at once. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over somewhere that actually has a bunch of mega shards. So let's say we fly up on just literally any of the rooftops. Let's maybe go over, let's go over here. Yeah, let's just go to this Pokemon Center. We're just going to climb on a rooftop to show you what I mean. Like, once you find the mega crystals, you gotta notice what I mean by, like, you can either have option A, which is a fast Pokemon, or option B, which is a Pokemon that hits a lot of targets. Either one works fine, but we're gonna have to find some of these stones. So as you guys can see, there's actually some stones already right here on the wall. Now, when you're playing the game, always break these as you're going around. Just do it because it's gonna come in handy in the end. Like, by the end of the game, you're gonna be like thanking yourself that you don't have to go and grind for them as much. But now that we're on the rooftops, you can go around and find, as you guys can see right here. Now, I'm gonna show you what I mean. If we're using, for example, our boy Absol, if we use Quick Attack, you'll notice, boom, it takes away all of them, right? And it's super fast. Like, the move is very, very quick. It doesn't take long to cast it. However, if we go up on the rooftop here, and let's say if we use a Pokemon that's a little bit slower, like, I don't know, Emboar. If we're going to use Emboar and we go for Flare Blitz, you can see it does it pretty quickly, but it is a lot slower than that. And sometimes, if you use something like Surf, this is why I said Surf is also useful, is if there are a lot of target Pokemon around, like this, they might try to attack you, or they might be in the way, and Surf is a good way to get rid of them. But also, if you use Surf, I'm going to show you right here. So you see how there's a rock in the back there and there's a rock in front of us? Well, if we use Surf right here, we're going to be able to hit more than just like one thing because the Surf goes really fucking far. So you'll be able to hit more targets at once, but we're going to try not to attack this guy right now. However, like I said, what you ideally want is Quick Attack. Quick Attack is one of the fastest moves. I think the fastest move you can have for this, and it's really quick and it gets rid of targets very quickly. You guys can see, just from that one shard, because we upgraded our actual shiny, or not shiny, because we upgraded our pink charm, that we got from, you know, the company, the construction company from Canari's group. Because we did that, we now get 10 shards per crystal that we destroy, which is really, really good. So we can go over here really quickly, and you guys can see there's more shards. We just use Quick Attack really quick, and then boom, there you go, destroys it, and that gives us how many? That's like 10, 15, oh my god, that's like 20 shards all at once that you just got, right? And again, like super, super useful. You get even more, like even a higher amount of them the further in like you get and the more you upgrade your actual, you know, plush. So that's pretty much it. That's all you got to do. Just make sure you get that plush, upgrade it to level 3, and then make sure you have a quick Pokemon like Absol that can just quickly destroy it. You also get a free Absol in the story, so it should be pretty easy. Like, see, you don't have to wait a long time to be able to actually destroy them, and or use Surf if you want to hit multiple targets, because some areas will have way more of these shards than others. Like some places will have like loads of them, while some areas will have like only a few like this. Obviously, rooftops are the best, because on rooftops you'll find the most. So if we climb on this one, I'm going to show you again what it looks like when you see a bunch of the shards. Like, there'll be like a bunch of the crystals all over the floor. You just want to make sure you pick up as many as humanly possible. So here we go. It's going to climb up on the roof and see if we can find as many shards as we can. Again, some places more, some places less. It really depends on. And if you ever get stuck in one area, okay, right side, you can see over there, there's a large amount of them. So if you want to reach that place, if we cannot climb up, all you can do is just run off the edge and just double jump over just by spamming your A button. And here you can see there's an Alpha Dratini up here as well, in case you need that. You can just quickly catch it. Boom. There you go. But right over here, as you guys can see, now we can just use Quick Attack and see how quick that goes, right? Like, and while you're waiting for Quick Attack to come back up, you can use Air Slash, and then Quick Attack will go right away again. Boom. And then just go for like knockoff. Essentially, just get as many fast moves as you possibly can have, so you can be able to like farm these things out really quickly. If I check my inventory, for example, in our satchel here, we can go over and find where the rocks are. Let's see. Let's find the Mega Shards. I think they should be at the bottom right here. So 994. Now, before I started recording this video, I had 840, I think. So we've already grinded up like a decent chunk just from me recording this video. And that's what I mean. That's all you need. Upgrade that thing and you'll be able to get these things super fast. And again, you know, try to just go to rooftops, because rooftops is where you will find the most amount of shards. And that's it for the video. Hopefully that was helpful. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.